Yo, what's up, cryptids? Today I'm gonna come at you because I've been seeing the last two posts I did. Very low effort, right? But we still got some referrals. So it's motivated me to come here and kind of update you guys and kind of explain some more details on how you could make your research flow to trenching and make sure that you're getting all the info that you need without having to go place to place and take up too much time, because in the trenches you don't have a lot of time. Something can rug in a second after, like, you can go switch over to X in a second and it'll be all over, right? So we're going to go over here to U extension. You're going to go to settings. So I already have it open. You'll probably be prompted to this. Maybe set up an account. You go to settings. Go scroll down to Extendo, Sendo, or however you want to pronounce it, and it'll bring you to this. This is what we're going to focus on, the AIO, or whatever you want to call it. This is going to give you all your information about what's being posted, the people that you're following, and you can filter this. So if you don't want to see, a certain person post something, certain information, you can filter it. We'll go through that real quick. So you'll go to settings right here. You click on your name, go to settings. All right, then we'll go to filters. I only want to focus on the X tracker. I'm not really using any of these right now. I don't really use, it's not important to this video right now. Okay, so we have all this. This is super important as well. You want to make sure that you're getting updated as soon as an update happens. You don't want to have to go to Twitter, refresh, and do all those things. You just want a feed of all the Twitters, and sometimes you can have notifications. All right, so say we got Jesse right here. We want to make sure that he gets like a notification and stuff like that, right? So we'll go over here, Twitter tracker. Now we want notifications, and it'll just give us like a bunch of random notifications, right? Notification sounds. If it plays. Okay, that was a cool sound, right? So we're gonna manage. We're not gonna do that. I think we go to. Okay, I'm gonna turn off that. That's gonna be obnoxious. We want that to be specific. It was easier to, yeah, custom notifications. That's what we're doing. They changed the UI a little bit. Okay, so say we want him to be red, and we just want it to be a random sound. And then we want it to be someone who's gonna impact the crypto market, and we'll do our president. So every time the president tweets, you can also have this on Truth Social as well. You're gonna get a notification on your Uxento, and it's not just gonna show up here on this feed. It's gonna make a noise, so when it pops up, you can just look over. If you have a separate screen, or just see on the side of your screen. If you have it, side by side in like a multitask. And it'll give you the information. Like, this has helped me a lot, just saving me time from just refreshing X, or just seeing a bunch of stuff I don't want to see. Essentially, I want to see news. I want to see people talking about coins. I want to see these specific things because that's what I'm focused on. I use this for perps too. I don't use this just for trading crypto meme coins or anything like that. So let's stay on the meme coin track. All right, so look at right there. Damn. All right, so what we could do, we could vamp it, but that's just an option. So that's just one part of what we're going to talk about today. Next, we're going to talk about using the bundle checker. I think we went previously over it a little bit. There's been some updates. It's a lot different now. There's a lot of different stuff going on in the markets. So there's some new updates with Uxento too, U extension. So we got UDev wallet tracker, tracks, wallets on polls and stuff like that. Multi deploy identifier. So that's gonna help you find stuff that's like multi. Overlay. All right, then let's click on a coin. So we got this one right here. It's been up on the final stretch for a minute. Yeah, barely getting there. Let's see. Let's check the bundles. Maybe there's a bundle that's we're waiting on to like kind of get out or something like that. What is it saying? Bundle check failed. Hey, Dex was paid. That's a good sign. So let me check history. Okay, we failed that. So it looks like there's some issues. It's probably not perfect. It probably won't do this for you. Maybe it's my situation. Okay. So that's basically it. Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. I feel like most people know this by now. Bundle check. It's just super convenient because it's an extension. It's an extension you can just use and have open at all times. So like what I usually do is I have this on a different screen to my left, kind of sprawl showing me everything, or I have it like this. Mainly on the other side, but I have my moves and my information, right? And that it helps a lot having them both on the same screen, believe it or not. You don't want to keep switching back and forth because like if I'm not looking at this and it goes like down right here and I'm over here looking like, oh dude, look at this dude's fucking whatever the fuck that is. House posting some dumb shit, right? A dumbass fucking thing. Like it is what it is. And then all of a sudden I'm gone. I have no money left because I just looked at something. It'll help a lot. When it comes to really searching for coins, use your own conviction. If you like something and it's funny and there's other people that you believe in that like it, like KOLs, other people that you're in your group that you trust, it might go somewhere. Like you might have gotten the fucking runner. But you got to understand that it's an attention base, psychological base market. It's it is meant to be that way. It's PvP, player versus player. You are meant it's like a game of your money is like a gun, you're shooting it in, and then how many points you're gonna get for that kill. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a good analogy. But it really is like that. It's a war between incomes. It's a war between consumer versus um whatever the other fucking half would be. But there's a lot of criteria that you got to follow through. Someone was mentioning something earlier about using fair value gaps. Have I ever heard that? That seems to be a very new thing because using any like they would say something like that as a fair value gap. It's a good dip. It's not like too crazy. It didn't do anything. So if if there's a gap like this, it's doing the second bounce. There's a chance after this bounce, it might go up. It might even migrate. But there's also that 50-50 chance that this red candle just keeps being a red candle. So with that said, this is a real time, you know, observation, analysis, analysis. I just did, a couple analyses. It hit a fair value gap, you know, and then, you know, you know. So there's a lot to it. Now we're gonna show you something a little different. So this was meme coins. That's basically the general idea. You want to make sure that you're doing enough research to make sure that they're legitimate coins, hence using these other third parties to help you, like using X to verify, who's posting what, using Uxento to get the accurate information, have a bunch of options on the fly. If you want to become a dev, it'll help doing that too. It's very intertwined with the market because you have three positions you can be in the trenches. You can be the dev where you're ultimately the winner. You don't lose. There's no way to lose other than your coin not going anywhere. Or you can be the winner, the person who got in at 5K, believed in it, and now it's at a mil or more. Or you can be the person who got wrecked, the person who is looking at this video on a how-to because they either already got rinsed or they need more info. The info that you're looking for is all the mistakes that you made. Every move that you made that was a loss, is a lesson. Every single loss that you have is a lesson. It's a move, that a decision. It's all data. You built a bunch of data, so use it. Use that data. Trust your gut. If you think something's gonna go somewhere, it's gonna go that way. Even if it doesn't. Just you gotta make real moves right then and there. You can't second guess. Worst thing that can happen is you get a job and you just print more money. It really is that simple. Like, money keeps coming no matter what. No matter what. This is just one part of it. This is just one part, you know? So, creating the mentality, using real knowledge that you've built, and having conviction and just enjoying yourself while doing it is ultimately going to help you win in the trenches. I know that it might not seem like I gave a lot of information on how to navigate, but these are simple. You look at a coin, this says Goon, it's popular, this might be a little higher than I want it to be. I'll do my little checks real quick. We'll click on the Twitter, open the Twitter, see what people are saying. And this is what I mean by, like, like, I just opened this, right? And now I have all this. What if I missed, like, what if I just got rinsed or something like that? So, take Uxento out, because I usually have that on something else. And I'll probably just put that right there. So now I don't even have to leave the thing. If I want to go look up a coin, get rid of that. Okay, maybe that is a little bit much. All right, I'm being authentic. This is real shit. I have multiple screens, so it's more beneficial. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe all the other huge traders have hella screens for a reason. It helps with multitasking. If you have it all in front of you, you're not going to miss it. Maybe that's also something you. And I really hope this video helps you, because it helped me. I've made good money off of this. I was able to turn $10 into a few $100s, maybe even and more sometimes. So this works for me. There's a lot of stuff you can do for analytics. It is still gambling. This is the trenches. It is a hit or miss sometimes. There is some shitty people in this place. It is a war zone of money. But everything I showed you is pure authenticity. I don't gain anything from this but your referrals. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, info dump of information or my opinion. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment section, because that will help me understand what I should do for the next video. And then also give me ideas. Give me something that you're looking for, that you've been struggling with, something that I can help you with, even if it's just being a homie or just fucking chatting it up about, real life stuff. So thank you, cryptids. Really hope you have a good one. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.